Go on, Rog.
Well,
Tell them how poor we were.
Yeah, we were very poor. I didn't have much money, no money. And because we were sort of just starting, really, they would give us the off time when, say, David Bowie or Elton John had finished a session. We would go in and we'd record in the nights. And then we'd go home when the cleaners came in.
I was told a million times of all the troubles in my way. Once you grow a little wiser, a little better every day.
The legendary rock band Queen was formed in 1970 by Brian May, Roger Taylor, and Freddie Mercury, with John Deacon joining in 1971. Today known for their theatrical stage presence and unique genre-blending sound, Queen has become one of the most influential and best-selling rock bands of all time. Freddie Mercury died in 1991. John Deacon retired from the band and the music industry in 1997. Since then, Queen consists of Brian May and Roger Taylor.
I think we were kind of a people's band. And then Brian had the idea of writing a very inclusive song or piece, which was We Will Rock You, which was incorporated, and audience participation. And that became very much a part of our appeal, I think.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing we will rock you.
Freddie, at the same time, is writing We're the Champions, and he's got quite similar thoughts in his head. He wants people to feel that they are the champions, and they will sing along. So Rocky and Champions were the vehicle through which we transformed ourselves into a much more interactive group.
Yeah.
We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions.
Oh, Freddie. Yeah, he's a very complex Freddie. You have a basically very shy person who's developed this way of becoming this incredibly powerful character on stage, and he understands how people connect. He had one of the greatest singers of the world in Freddie, of course. I don't think we quite knew it at the time, but there he was. And we all had this vision of nice vocal harmonies, the richness of the melody being augmented by these layers of harmonies. And well, we were fortunate because the three of us, when we sang in unison, made a very distinctive, tuneful kind of basic sound. So if you layer that a lot of times, as we did, you get something which sounds like a choir very easily.
I remember the first piece that Freddie played in the studio. We were in Wales in this studio in the middle of nowhere, and he just played the verse, Rama just killed a man. I remember I thought, wow, that's really powerful, that's very good. Not knowing how much we were going to develop the song, and then Freddie kept sticking new bits in the middle of the operatic section.
In 1975, Queen released the album A Night at the Opera, which featured Bohemian Rhapsody. It became a groundbreaking song that defied conventional songwriting by blending ballad, opera, hard rock, and progressive rock into one single track.
It is, I think, a monumental piece of writing from Freddie, without a doubt. And then we were at our peak, so we were at a peak of performing, and we were able to inject so much. And we're good at playing in the studio together by that time.
Yeah.
It all locks in very nice and very convincingly. It's got humour.
Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity.
Anyway, we were very pleased when people liked it.
Yeah.
After all that.
Doesn't get old, Bohemian Rhapsody, does it? It just does not get old. It always takes you by
Just
surprise.
gets longer.
So you think you can stop me and spit my eye?
Well, I was thinking about this the other day. I think we developed very quickly at a certain point, and a lot of people do. When you're a kid, you have all these dreams, and you get to a certain point where you realize you have the power to do it, and then there's an explosion because you're committed. So I think my guitar sound and my technique and style happened very quickly. I don't think we've changed that much in a sense. We've learned, but when
Yeah.
I first listened to Roger and played with him, I'd never heard anything like that. It was a unique style and something which I could plug into very easily and very naturally, and that stayed with us all through the years, really. So it's a quick thing. Once you get your vision of what you want to be and how you want to sound, you can do it.
And also, yes, exactly. We have very many of the same influences, the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, all those wonderful people who are around, Led Zeppelin, the Who, they're all part of our influences, and so you draw from that. But as Brian says, when Brian first picked up his electric guitar, I'd never heard anybody with that technique, that beautiful touch. And
Thanks, Roger.
Yeah, that's okay. But we blended very well together.
In the 1980s, Queen were selling out stadiums worldwide. Their Live Aid performance at Wembley Stadium, watched by 1.5 billion people, is considered one of the greatest live shows in rock history.
What's this going to be like? This is not a Queen audience. Are they going to know what we do?
And daylight, it's in daylight.
Yeah.
Hate daylight.
With a whole mixture of gear, no costumes, no lights. It was very different. But as soon as Gaga happened and they're all doing this, it was obvious that everybody did know who we were, and it worked out well.
The 2025 Polar Music Prize is awarded to the British rock group Queen. With their foundation in hard rock, Queen have developed a distinctive and instantly recognizable sound that no one else can emulate. Furious energy and muscular playing are combined with intricate virtuoso harmony singing from drummer Roger Taylor, guitarist Brian May, and of course, singer Freddie Mercury, one of the most charismatic front figures in the history of music, with a voice that spanned 4 octaves. What helped to make Queen a unique band in music history was 4 equally strong songwriters, including bassist John Deacon. The band wrote all their own #1 hits and constantly spurred each other on to take artistic risks. Half a century after they made their recordings, Queen's songs are still heard everywhere and appeal to new generations of listeners. Queen were not exaggerating when they sang, "We are the champions."
Good evening, this is Roger Taylor,
This is Brian May.
and we are highly and deeply honoured to be given the Polar Award this year. Incredible. Thank you so much.
It's a wonderful, magnificent occasion. Thank you so much.
The groundbreaking rock band with the unique sound and the magnetic stage presence, Queen. only thanks to their powerful songs and the electrifying vocal harmonies, but also their way of communicating with their audience, making us all feel like champions.
I was told a million times of all the troubles in my way. Once you grow a little wiser, a little better every day.
The legendary rock band Queen was formed in 1970 by Brian May, Roger Taylor, and Freddie Mercury, with John Deacon joining in 1971. Freddie Mercury died in 1991. John Deacon retired from the band and the music industry in 1997. Since then, Queen consists of Brian May and Roger Taylor.
I think they were kind of a people's band. And then Brian had the idea of writing a very inclusive song or piece, which was We Will Rock You, which was incorporated, you know, and audience participation. And that became very much a part of our appeal, I think.
Freddie, at the same time, is writing We're the Champions, and he's got quite similar thoughts in his head. He wants people to feel that they are the champions, and they will sing along. So Rocky and Champions were the vehicle through which we transformed ourselves into a much more interactive group.
Yeah.
We are the champions. We are the champions.
Ooh, Freddie. Yeah, he's a very complex, Freddie. Yeah, but basically a very shy person who's developed this way of becoming this incredibly powerful character on stage, and he understands how people connect. He had one of the greatest singers of the world in Freddie, of course. I don't think we quite knew it at the time, but there he was. Well, we were fortunate because the three of us, when we sang in unison, made a very distinctive, tuneful kind of basic sound. So if you layer that a lot of times, as we did, you get something which sounds like a choir very easily.
In 1975, Queen released the album A Night at the Opera, which featured Bohemian Rhapsody. It became a groundbreaking song that defied conventional songwriting by blending ballad, opera, hard rock, and progressive rock into one single track.
It is, I think, a monumental piece of writing from Freddie, without a doubt. And then we were at our peak, so we were at a peak of performing.
Nobody loves me.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from
In the 1980s, Queen were selling out stadiums worldwide. Their Live Aid performance at Wembley Stadium, watched by 1.5 billion people, is considered one of the greatest live shows in rock history.
What's this going to be like? You know, this is not a Queen audience. Are they going to know what we do?
And daylight, you know, it was in daylight.
Yeah.
I hate daylight.
With a whole mixture of gear, no costumes, no lights. It was very different. But as soon as Gaga happened and they're all doing this, it was obvious that everybody did know who we were, and it worked out well.
And here is the citation. The 2025 Polar Music Prize is awarded to the British rock group Queen, who has developed a distinctive and instantly recognizable sound. Furious energy and muscular playing are combined with intricate virtuoso harmony singing from drummer Roger Taylor, guitarist Brian May, and of course, singer Freddie Mercury, one of the most charismatic front figures in the history of music. What also made Queen unique was 4 equally strong songwriters, including bassist John Deacon. They all wrote #1 hits and constantly spurred each other to take artistic risks. Half a century after they made their recordings, Queen's songs are still heard everywhere and appeal to new generations of listeners. Queen were so right when they sang, "We are the champions." Roger Taylor, Brian May, please come up on stage to receive the prize from the hand of His Majesty the King.
Thank you. What a night, what a lineup, what a talent. Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, when we started our band in 1970 in and around the colleges of London University, we had ambitions but never dreamed of the journey that was to follow. We were fortunate in the fact that our four wildly different personalities came together to achieve a wonderful chemistry. What was an incredible trip around the world and the cities of the world through so many triumphs and twists of fortune in so many countries came to a tragic halt with the loss of our dear Freddie Mercury. This was a hammer blow, especially to John Deacon, our bass player, who found he couldn't go on. So, depleted by 50%, Brian and myself determined to keep our music alive, and with the help of wonderful singers like Paul Rodgers and, of course, the great Adam Lambert, we continued to tour the world to this present day. The Polar Music Prize is exceptional in the fact that, unlike other awards, it recognizes the entirety of an artist's career, unlike any others, I think. What an honor to be included in this glittering cavalcade of previous laureates. True Olympian company indeed. We are so proud to be the recipients of this incredibly prestigious award, also to share the stage with these wonderful other two laureates, Herbie Hancock and Barbara Hannigan. We are honored and proud. We thank you, Brian.
Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for honoring Queen in this way. Sweden has already been very kind to us over the years, and this really is the icing on the cake. What a wonderful privilege, and I didn't realize what it was going to feel like to accept an award in the company of Barbara Hannigan and Herbie Hancock. It's beyond. Such an honor. For Queen, Swedish audiences actually have been one of the most loyally supportive in the world ever since we first played in Gothenburg in 1974. And we all got our clogs. Some of us still have them. In this special moment, I contemplate how that younger Brian May in 1974 would have felt if he knew that we would be living this kind of dream 50 years in the future. It would have been almost unimaginable to me. While we as an emerging young rock band were away on these early Queen tours, my dad, Harold May, back home, used to create beautiful maps of our journeys around the globe. Of course, my dad actually disapproved very strongly of what I was doing. He was heartbroken that I'd thrown my life away, my scientific career, in order to play rock music. His dream was for me to get what he called a proper job. It's too late now. But of course, my dad, forgive me talking about him, my dad was the one who sat with me night after night when I was 17 in his little workshop in our house, creating with our bare hands the homemade guitar, the Red Special, that was to be my companion all the way around the world many times in the future, including here, of course. And from being a very disapproving parent, eventually when I finally flew him out to see us in Madison Square Garden, he took my hand and said, "Okay, I get it now." Which is lovely. So, my dad's long gone now, but I kind of feel he's here with us tonight in Stockholm. So I've never done this before, but tonight I would like to share my quarter of this magnificent prize with my dad, Harold May. Thank you, Dad. And on behalf of Freddie and John, my dear friend Roger, and myself, thank you, Sweden. Tusen tack. Svalje.
Thank you ever so much, Queen, who will continue to rock you on tour all over the world with a sensational singer fronting the group. And tonight, he is here. Welcome, Adam Lambert.
There's no time for us. There's no place for us. What is this thing that builds our dreams, yet slips away from us? Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Ooh. There's no chance for us. It's all decided for us. This world has only one sweet moment set aside for us. Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Who dare
Adam Lambert, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, you'll hear more of him later this evening. Thank you, Adam. Dear laureates, thank you for enriching our lives. The Polar Music Prize is a warm and heartfelt way of thanking you all. It's been an honor for me to be your host for the award ceremony. Great thanks to all artists for your splendid performances here on stage, together with the Polar Prize Band with musical director Stefan Olsson. I would like to thank Your Majesty for honoring us with your presence here tonight. We will now take a short break, so if I may ask Your Majesty to take the lead to the royal entry, followed by our laureates, and you will of course be accompanied by music. A hit by Herbie Hancock, Cantaloupe Island. And 8 o'clock, we are broadcasting live from the banquet here from Vinterträdgården. So until then, during this short break, please mingle. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Billboard #1 hit song from the Polar Music Prize laureate, Queen, Another One Bites the Dust, performed by Adam Lambert.
Yeah.
helt otroligt. Helt magiskt. Precis så där inleder man en Polarprisgala. Adam Lambert, vilken pipa han har. Hela publiken.
Ladies and gentlemen, the song that Brian May wrote to put down in words what the band was going through. The show must go on. One of the last recordings Freddie Mercury ever did. Tonight performed by Miriam Bryant.
Empty spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places, I guess we know the score. On and on, does anybody know what we are looking for? Another hero, another mindless crime. Behind the curtain, in the pantomime, hold the line. Does anybody want to take it anymore? Show must go on. Show must go on. Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Whatever happened, I'll leave it all to chance. Another heartache, another failed romance. On and on. Does anybody know what we are living for? Yes, I'm learning. I must be roaming now. I'll soon be turning round the corner now. Outside the dawn is breaking, but inside in the dark I'll make it to free. Show must go on. Show must go on. Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Our wings are painted like the wings of butterflies. Fairy tales of yesterday, grow but never die. I can fly, my friend. Show must go on. Yeah. Show must go on. I'll face it with a grin. I'm never giving in. Oh, with the show. Show must go
Jag smäller av. Vad känner du?
Jag vet inte, jag får en stroke.
Alltså, du uppträdde just med en av de bästa Queen-låtarna som finns framför Queen. Vågade du titta på dem? Såg du
Men vi fick lite ögonkontakt. Brian May ställde sig upp och gav mig liksom en nod. Att, så det känns väldigt bra.
Kändes det skönt att han gjorde det?
Men det är lite overkligt. Jag tror att min pappa känner att nu har jag breakat. Nu kan jag liksom inte... Åh, herregud.
Och är han på väg upp på scenen, Brian May?
Åh, herregud.
Eller är han bara på väg på toaletten?
Tänk om han ska
Ingen som
komma
vet. Ingen som vet. Brian May, jo, han ville komma upp och tacka dig. Kom för bövelen. Strunta i mig. Säg hej till Brian May. Nej, vad stort detta är ändå. Det här är så fint. Miriam Bryant, som ju naturligtvis har varit supernervös inför det här uppträdandet, får inte bara en nickning, utan hon får också några ord med en av sina största idoler. Ja, det här är sånt som bara händer i Polarpriset, om jag ska vara helt ärlig. Live är allra bäst ändå. Erik Grönvall, ja, men våra superbillboardhjältar i The Ghost, och dessutom Adam Lambert kommer att uppträda med fler Queen-låtar. Nu måste jag ju nästan. Brian, I saw your emotions when you saw the performance. What do you say?
That's such a beautiful interpretation, yeah. I feel very honored. She's amazing. You are amazing. Just amazing. We're all like hearts in our mouth. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Oh yeah. Later. After party.
It's beautiful. Amazing.
So amazing of you to come up to her to tell her.
I was just so moved. That's beautiful. Perfect. I mean, just perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
I was so nervous, but now everything is perfect. Thank you.
Get nervous. Yeah.
Now
Even though we know we have something to give, we still get nervous. Yeah. And that makes it something better. Yeah, you're amazing.
Thank you so much and congrats.
Miriam Bryant, we will talk later. Thank you so much for coming up here. Hörrni, förutom magisk musik och flera framträdanden så kommer det också vara så att...
And now, the song that Queen released in 1974, that the Polar Music Prize laureate Metallica covered in 1990. Here is Stone Cold Crazy, performed by Eric Grönvall.
Let's go! A sneaking worker sent me on a Saturday morning. I was screaming, I was out the pub. There's a rumor going around, gotta clear out of town. Y'all smell like a driver's boat. Here come the law, gonna break down the door, gonna carry me away once more. I never wanted any more. Gotta get away from the stone cold flow. Crazy, stone cold crazy, you know. Rainy afternoon, I got a blow typhoon and I'm playing on my slide trombone. Anymore, can I take it anymore? Gotta get away from the stone cold flow. Crazy, stone cold crazy, you know. Yeah! Walking down the street, shooting people that I meet, women around and tell me what I got. Here come the deputies, gonna come and get me. I gotta get up and run. They got the sirens loose. I ran right out of juice. They're gonna put me in a cell if I can't go to heaven. Will you let me go to hell? Oh, crazy, stone cold crazy, you know.
again.
Thank you very much.
So nice to meet you. Such an honor to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations on the award today. Tell us about, well, the ceremony and everything that you experienced so far.
It's very, very emotional ceremony. Blown away. There are great people here with Barbara Hannigan and Herbie Hancock and incredible guests. Adam Lambert, wonderful Esperanza. Just fantastic. Very emotional.
I'm happy that it's emotional. I think it's supposed to be emotional.
Yeah.
Music is emotional. And you reacted strongly when Miriam Bryant did her performance.
Yeah, I was blown away. What a wonderful interpretation. Yeah, this is a great privilege for us to see people putting this passion into our songs. It's a treat, and we don't have to play. Thing is, I want to play now.
You're welcome.
But
anytime.
Yeah, but if you're watching at home, I hope you feel the kind of adrenaline that is here. It's very emotional.
But when they did We Will Rock You, all the guests in the room, I mean...
Why did they do that?
Because they love it and because they love your music, of course.
It's been a wonderful night.
So Stockholm and Sweden has treated you well this time?
Always well.
Always.
Beautiful tonight, yeah. Great band.
Yes.
The band are fantastic. I'm glad we don't have to play that last song. Stone Cold Crazy is very fast. And I'm getting old.
So is this one of those moments, if I may ask, without hurting your feelings? I got this microphone here, you know,
you're
so
okay.
I'm set. But thank you. That you miss Freddie Mercury a little bit extra?
Of course, we miss him every day, but you get used to it, and after a while it kind of feels like he's still here. Like in an occasion like this, you feel like his presence, you feel his spirit is here, and you feel happy because he had a wonderful life.
Yes.
He gave the world wonderful things, he gave us a legacy, and we're very proud to be still part of that.
Yeah.
So generally it's a good feeling, right?
Yeah, I mean, we always kind of feel we know what he would have thought. But I mean, we think he's in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah,
feels that
we
way.
miss him. We still miss him every day.
Yeah. I'm gonna translate a little bit. Vi pratar ju här om vilken otrolig kväll de här herrarna har haft med alla liksom. De är så glada och tacksamma över allt som har gjorts för dem och alla tolkningar som har gjorts. Och vi pratade lite om Freddie Mercury också. Och de menar ju att de upplever att han är med. Att han är liksom med i ett hörn här inne i Vinterträdgården. Och så känns det ju verkligen. Do you have any favorite song? Queen
ours?
song, yes.
Oh, that's very difficult, really. One of my big favorites is something called The Miracle, which Freddie wrote. It's a very light, optimistic, pretty little song. It's not like the heavy stuff, but it has his lightness of spirits. That's one of my favorites. I don't know about
I think one of my favorites would be Under Pressure. I love that song.
Yeah, love it.
It's very, it has a lot of elements. Yeah.
But to be honest, one of my favorite Queen songs is Who Wants to Live Forever? And
The man who wrote it.
love it. Thank you so much for
thank
that.
you. Bless you. Well, we saw Adam sing it tonight.
Yes, and that's what we're going to show right now.
I didn't have a chance to tell him, but that was an extraordinary performance.
You will have a chance. I promise
we
you.
will see him later. But I mean, he always sings incredibly. He's got a beautiful voice.
I know.
And he's dedicated. But that was exceptional. That performance, I would say.
It was absolutely incredible.
De pratar ju här om hur det lät när Adam Lambert framförde den låten. Vi måste lyssna.
Yeah, I think that...
precis som de hoppades på herrarna i Queen så kom ju Adam Lambert. Thank you so much for being here. It's such an honor.
Thank you.
Tell us, how does it feel for you to be here tonight honoring Queen?
Well, it was very surreal singing a song that I'm used to singing on stage with these gentlemen, but they were sitting in it was different. I mean, I'm not used to singing it to them, but it was a really beautiful moment to make eye contact and sing their song to them. It was a strange little dream.
And you had the whole audience, just standing up. It was beautiful. And these gentlemen were actually talking about how amazing you were before you came here.
You know what? We have been on the road all around the world for a decade, which is wild. I've learned so much from the both of them. I've grown. I've gotten to see things. I've gotten to learn about music. I've gotten to talk on the jet, on the backstage about life, about their legacy, their history, and it's like always been such a wonderful experience. Yeah, and it's like we're like family, it's great. And I honestly I consider it like the crown jewel of my career at this point. It's been like such a wonderful experience.
Can I be a part of that family? Just for a while.
You want to be part of the family?
Yes, please.
Welcome.
Adam berättar hur det är att turnera. Han har ju turnerat med Queen sedan 2012. Han har lärt sig så mycket om sitt liv. Han tycker att det är kronjuvelen i hans karriär att få spela tillsammans med Queen. Thank you so much, the three of you. It's such an honor to have you here. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Have a great evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so happy to have you here. Okej, hörni, vi ska gå vidare. Jag ska snart prata med Victor Norén.
Here is Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody performed by Ghost, Fredrik Åkesson and the Eric Erickson Chamber Choir.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. 'Cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows, nothing really matters to me. Mama, I just killed a man. I put a gun against his head, pull the trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, never gone on the road at all. Mama, I didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, of a mess.
Scaramouche, when you do the fandango.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Mamma mia, mamma mia. Nothing really matters to me.